Okay. And the next one, this award goes to a spunky, spirited girl who just lights up any room she goes into, and her creative and fun personality guarantees that nobody will be bored when she's around. So most creative goes to Adrielle. And I don't know, maybe Nathaniel's here, maybe he's not, but he was here with us for a majority of the year. And I gave him the Numbers Master Award because he was super good with numbers and counting. So when I see him, I'll give that to him. And that's all for us. I guess Mrs. McKim, first and second grade now.
Good morning. This is my first year teaching here, first and second grade. It was a wonderful year. I really enjoyed teaching these beautiful children. I had a great year with them, and I'm going to miss them. And I have a couple of awards each for each child. Our first awards are awards about towards academic. Hannah is our first one. She's going to get a reward for outstanding writer. Our second award is Avonlea for outstanding with math. And Zoe for outstanding reader. Emery for outstanding writer. And for Natalia, outstanding reader. And Luciana for outstanding speller. And Harrison for outstanding with math. And Jace for outstanding reader. And for these special fun rewards, the first three, my second graders, they're like three best friends, really good friends, and so I'm giving them a candy reward, the Three Musketeers. So Hannah is getting a friendship reward. Awesome friendship reward. Avonlea, awesome friendship reward. You're welcome. And Zoe, an awesome friendship reward. Now I'm gonna start with my first graders. Emery is a special girl. She's been really respectful to everybody and always listens to directions, and I'm giving her a Hershey Kiss reward. This next reward goes to Natalia for being very helpful. She's always helpful, helps with her teachers, her classmates, and she gets a Hershey Kiss reward. And Luciana, she's getting the caring reward because she's always caring to her peers and her teachers, and she's going to get her Reese's peanut butter cups. Sorry. And Harrison for always showing kindness to his peers and his classmates and his teachers. He gets his favorite Reese's Pieces cups. And this last one, Jace. He's very special because I always see him, he gets the thoughtful award. Each morning, in the morning he arrives, he has a friend in the quiet area. He always seems to read a story to his friend all the time. And I thought that was very thoughtful. And everyone have a great summer. It was a blast teaching you guys.
Missing one. There she is. Okay. All right. Hello. I am Mrs. Downhauer. This is my third grade class. We've had a great year this year. We had a lot of fun. We did a lot of activities. I hope they had a lot of fun. But we're moving up. All right. So my kiddos, they all got a certificate for the devotion that we did throughout the year. It's called What God Sees When He Looks at Us. And they all did a great job. It was very insightful and really got them thinking. So they got a certificate for that. So my first one, in no particular order, Eliana Parker, come on up. All right. So Eliana is my creative writer. She loves books, and I can tell. Her vocabulary is amazing. She's always, someone's like, hey, how do you spell tomorrow? She's like, Tomorrow, right? She's great. So she gets my Creative Writing Award for her excellence in writing, and also the Smarties Award for her hard work and intelligence in all areas throughout the year. So congratulations. Next up, we have Aiden Coates. Come on down. Oh no, I'm all mixed up. How did I get so mixed up? All right, he also gets a certificate for the devotion we did. He gets the Lifesavers Award for always lending a hand to everybody, especially me, because he sits closest and I'm clumsy, and he's just always jumping up to help me. So I appreciate that a lot. Also, he gets the Incredible Cursive Award, because for a third grader, his handwriting is beautiful, and you should be proud of that. Your future teachers will love that. So congratulations, kiddo. All right. Next, I have Jace Pursoon. All right, this little guy here. He gets my Determination Award because he is a hard worker. He is always the last one to be chugging along, and he doesn't give up. He's determined to get it done, and it's a good quality. It's a good quality. You also get the Starburst Award for being a star student who worked hard every day in all areas, and you have improved so much this year, kiddo. I am very proud of you. That leaves you. Come on over. I have Donovan Adler, certainly not least. I give Donovan the initiative award. He was always listening to directions, boom, he's gone. He's doing it. And he was very helpful, always helping out. And he gets, this is funny, he gets my Nerds Award for because he's a smart pants. For his intelligence and hard work in all areas, and I appreciate that a lot. So I just want to say that you guys are going to do great things. I have no doubt. Congratulations, fourth graders. Thank you.
Good morning. You are looking, I'm Mrs. Payne for anybody that doesn't know, and this is the fourth grade class, and I just want to say that you are looking at 5 fantastic young people. I'm going to give them a round of applause right now. Woo! It has been a privilege to teach them and encourage them in their studies, and a blessing to have the opportunity to encourage them in the Word of God, the love of God, and their relationship with Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. As iron sharpens iron, I hope to have taught them a little something that they might remember. And I know that they have surely taught me and kept me on my toes. Thank you for that, guys. Today, each student will receive an award that speaks to all the hard work they chose to put in during their fourth grade adventure. They will also receive the Promise of God Award to remind them that they are a promise, a possibility, and a great big bundle of potentiality as they choose to put God first. Hallelujah. So for Isaac Blair, this is all in alphabetical order. Isaac Blair, I want to congratulate you for and certify that you were honor academic excellence. And here's your Promise of God Award. Congratulations. Landon Cooley, I'm also awarding you honor academic excellence. These young people worked hard in fourth grade. It's a big difference from third grade, and they really gave their all. Emily Cook, High Honor Academic Excellence Award for you, and of course the Promise of God Award for you. Excellent work. Kelly Smith, Honor Academic Excellence Award and Promise of God Award. Thank you for being here. And again, last but not least, we have Jacob Woodman, High Honor Academic Excellence and the Promise of God Award.
I'm Mr. Phoebus, if you don't know me, the 5th grade teacher. And it's been a whirlwind of a year. And I couldn't ask for a better group of kids. I know this much. If I was ever to be stranded on a deserted island and I could pick 13 people to be with me, it would be these 13 kids right here. Because they are a lot of fun. They're a lot of strong leaders. They're kind-hearted. They're servant-hearted leaders. And they're motivated self-starters. And I know within no time, I'd probably call it about 48 hours, we'd have at least one shop to where they can sell some goods and stuff, and then we'll have a city start. They would start the commerce first and make the money and then start the businesses. But you know what? I know that they're focused on God. Our verse this year was Psalms 111:10. The first part of it, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of all wisdom. And I know these kids love the Lord, and it's just exciting to see what the Lord has for them moving forward in the future. So everybody loves a good alliteration, right? So we have these alliterative awards that match their personality. So I think it's in alphabetical order according to the award, not the name. So first up, we have the Accomplished Artist Award. This artist goes to someone who demonstrates skill in the arts, And this person is skilled in drawing and in writing. They always have very exciting papers as well. So I'd like to give this to Elsie Pursuit. All right. And the next up is the Affable Attitude Award. This award goes to someone who's friendly, good-natured, and easy to talk to. Congratulations goes to Molly Smith. All right. Next up is the Amazing Adventurer Award. This award goes to someone who loves to get outdoors and explore the world. Congratulations to Levi Williams. All right. Next up is the Community Caretaker Award. This award goes to someone who gives back to their community. And a special congratulations to Gus, the Gus NATO, Clarice. All right, next we have the Honorable Helper Award. This award goes to someone who's always willing to lend a helping hand. And congratulations to Eliana Northrop. Next up, the Humble Humanitarian Award. This award goes to someone who helps others but never seeks praise for their efforts. Congratulations to Asher Parker. Next, we have the Hysterical Humorist Award. This award goes to someone who always fills the classroom with laughter. Congratulations to Levi Pursoon. All right, we have the Innovative Ideas Award. This award goes to someone who always has creative and new ideas. Congratulations to Elliot Davis. All right, next up we have the Likeable Leader Award. This award goes to someone who is a classroom leader who gets along with everyone. Congratulations to Christian Young. All right. Next we have the Orderly Organizer Award. This award goes to someone who is always efficient, neat, and organized. Congratulations to Micah Shirk. That's important to me because I'm not an organized person, so he helped me out a lot this year. Next, we have the Principled Peacekeeper Award. This award goes to someone who has a strong moral compass and is able to resolve conflicts easily. Congratulations to Madeline Stolniker. This one is the Remarkable Reader Award. This award goes to someone who is a voracious reader who always has a book in his hand. Congratulations to Nolan Putman. And last but certainly not least, we have the Spectacular Sportsman Award. And this award goes to someone who always treats teammates, opponents, coaches, and officials with respect. Congratulations to Joel Pinio. All right. And so my final words to this fifth grade class is I hope you had a great year because playtime is over.
My name is Mrs. Young and Mrs. Hawk. Wow. And that's not even my gym class. That's Mrs. Hawes' gym class. So like all the big kids. I teach kindergarten through 5th grade for gym class. And it's been a blast. It's fun. I love it. And it's hard giving awards because I want to give awards to a lot of them, but I'm trying to, you know, pick some here and there. And I'm going to call the kids up, and then I'll just explain real quick, like why I'm giving them award. And for my kindergarten class, I had 3 different classes: kindergarten, 1st through 3rd, and then 4th and 5th were together. And it was my smallest kindergarten class, and I had a middle size of the middle school, like the younger kids, and then I had 4th and 5th was a big class. So I did 1, 2, and 3 awards for the size of the classes. So for my kindergarten class, would Leah please come up? If Leah. So, come here. Leah, come here. She's very shy. So Leah, I wanted to give you an award for gym class. Leah I have all the girls in the class were great at their athleticism. They did a wonderful job. They're great monkeys and wonderful. But Leah impressed me so much. At the beginning of the year, she just kind of was a little bit more hesitant to like swing on her own, to climb, to do all these things. And at this last 2 weeks or so, Leah said to me, "Mrs. Young, I don't need to push at all. I can swing all by myself." And she got going all by herself. She was, not once did I have to give her a push the whole class. So I'm just impressed with how much she's grown. So she gets the Most Improved for Gym award. So. Harrison Stallnecker. Would Harrison come up, please, and thank you. I'll go this way. Harrison is in my 1st, 2nd, and 3rd grade class, and he has done a wonderful job of playing very hard, being a very kind friend, and just having a great attitude. So he gets the Great Sportsmanship Award for my 2nd class. So great job. And then Jace Pursoon. Where is Jace Pursoon? Please come up. So Jace is also in my, 3rd grade, but he's in my 1st through 3rd grade class. And I love watching Jace in gym class because even if we have some free gym or we're hanging out with another friend, he will be off to the side. He's practicing his soccer. I can't wait to see him play soccer someday because he takes the ball and like flips it up and like for his feet in the back, and he's just constantly working on his skills and playing and throwing the football, and just, you know, he's just great at that, and I love watching him. So he gets the Skills Practicing Awesome Award. So great job, Jace. All right. Micah Shirk. Can Micah Shirk please come up? So Micah is in the 4th and 5th grade, big class. There's like 18 kids, I think, between the 2 grades. Micah has been awesome. He plays so hard, does excellent, amazing athleticism, and yet like so kind, very great with his friends, great with me. I just appreciate his abilities and his leadership and his kindness. So he gets the Best Sportsmanship Award as well. So great job, Micah. Great job. Levi Pursoon. Levi Pursoon. Hey, Levi. So Levi cracks me up in gym class because I have a lot of big personalities in the 4th and 5th grade gym class, and they definitely like to disagree with my calls, you know, things like that. They're, you know, they're like, well, what about this? Think about it this way. What, you know? So Levi is very passionate when he comes up to me, and he's like, Mrs. Young, but I think this happened, and this did, and I was like, okay, Levi, this is my perspective, and he's like, oh, okay, all right, you know. He's just like, great. He is my most respectful disagreeer, and yet, which is a great thing, honestly, yeah. Because he is so passionate about it, but yet he will very, very respectfully disagree. But they'll be like, okay, all right, sounds good, and then he just goes off and keeps playing hard and sweat dripping down because he plays so hard. You know? So I'm very proud of him. So thank you. All right. And Joel Pinio, please come up. So Mr. Phoebish talked about this a little bit. You know, this it runs in the family. I'm pretty sure. The athleticism is amazing if you've seen him play. Like, you might think he's small, but let me tell you, this kid will sacrifice his body to get a ball, to get an out, to do whatever he needs to do. He just gives everything, and it's awesome to watch him play, and it will be great for us in sports pretty soon. So he gives his all, I should say sacrifices his body as well on there too award. So great job, Joel. All right, come on. All right. In here.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Hawes. Whoa, sorry. All right. So if you don't know, that's my gym classes over there. I was fortunate enough to do 6 through 12. I had 2 classes, 6 through 8, which had 32 kids, and then 9 through 12, which had 33 kids. And I'll be honest, giving awards this year, guys, was super hard. I could literally give one to every one of you for something, and I could take it away for another reason. But in all sincerity, you guys were great. You had your challenges because you had so many kids in your class. It was difficult at many, many times. That's why I really want to say you all did an amazing job. You were all wonderful. The reason I gave the awards to the kids that I do, these were the ones that through it all still somehow managed to say something positive and keep positive throughout the class, even when it felt like complete chaos was happening. So even though I would say I could literally give you all an award, I did choose the kids that continued to smile and get through it. So I'm going to read your names and then just a round of applause for all of them after I'm done. I have Jeffrey Shives, Garrett Davis, Maggie Dowenhauer, and Solomon Whitcomb. Please come on up. You're number 2. Thank you. You don't have to hug me, Solomon. It's okay. Ty wouldn't hug me either. Huh? I would definitely give you a fist bump. Jeffrey, you deserve a fist bump and more. You did awesome. Yeah, those guys deserve one more round of applause for the huge class we had. Always smiling, great attitude. But thank all of you. I will miss all of you next year, but can't wait to see you in a different capacity. Great job, guys, overall. Thank you.
I am Mrs. Klingerman, and I'm going to start with acknowledging the students that worked extra hard on their lunch break to do hand chimes throughout the year. So if you'll come join me up here. Abigail, Allie, Josiah, Elena, Jocelyn, Noel, Isabella, Gideon, Maylee, and Liam. So, okay, next I would like to acknowledge the students that went above and beyond in music and sang solos throughout the year. So I'm going to start with the Christmas concert. So if Thomas and Maylee would come up here. Then we'll move to the spring concert. So Olivia, for what child? Oh, nope. Go back to the Christmas concert. What child is this? So they did White Christmas, Thomas and Maylee. What child is this? This is Olivia and Eleanor. So if they would come up. Now we'll move to the spring concert. So I need Levi W., Levi P., Landon, Nolan, and Adam, if they would join me. These were I Just Can't Wait to Be King soloists. Then we had our This Land Is Your Land soloists, so I need Molly, Elliot, Kelly, and Emily. All right. And then we have our God Loves a Cheerful Giver soloist. So I need Madeline and Elsie and Eliana. So and Eliana really sang in both concerts, but I just acknowledged her certificate with this one. But she also did have a solo in the Christmas concert. So it's been a great year, and I'm looking forward. I'm already planning and dreaming for the next concert. Oh, so thank you. It was a great year.
Thank you, Jacob. Right off the bat, before I forget, I want to thank Debbie Chappell for grabbing me by the arm on my third trip under the water with elementary art. I taught middle school for 37 years in the Auburn School District, and that was a challenge, but elementary, that's a lot of work. I tell you, it really is. And so thank you to her. Okay, I'm always reluctant to give out art awards. In a way, a high grade on a project is a reward in itself. And putting it on the refrigerator is the highest award. If you parents can insist that the kids bring their artwork home, and have it displayed and show the kids that you're proud of what they do, that's better than any piece of paper. I mean, it really is, you think about it. So I'd encourage you to do that. Art is so subjective, and one's creativity and is so individual that it's hard to grade it or say you're better in art than somebody else, because it is so subjective. What I may like, you think is stinky, and what I think is stinky, you may think is really, really nice. So it's really, really subjective. When you send artwork to an art contest, you're always confronted with that. One judge likes it, another one doesn't. Anyway, the only objective part is I tell the kids, look, follow directions, try your hardest, and hand it in. That seems simple, but I tell you, it's so easy, especially art once a week. You know, you can't be sick on Mondays or take vacations on Mondays, only Tuesday through Friday. And some kids just don't get that message. Gracie and Allison, would you come up here, please? Thank you, Allison. Is there another Allison in here? There's only one. Just stand right there. That's good. Just stand right there. And first of all, I want to say that when you get old, you can't help. When you get old, you get emotional. It just comes with the territory. The older you get, you cry at movies and stuff like that. You know, Grandpa, are you crying? Well, yeah, I never did before, but it just happens, doesn't it? When you get older, you get emotional. So if that happens, it's not that I'm emotional over these two necessarily. It's just that I'm emotional and I'm old. Every now and then there are those whose creativity and skill kind of creates a, whoa, where'd that come from? I didn't teach it. You know, they say I'm their art teacher, but no, I didn't teach that. They're like basketball. Jason, all of a sudden the kid starts playing ball and he's got skills like, whoa, where'd they come from? I don't remember practicing that. Well, it's just something that they've got, you know what I mean? Kid has a propensity for something. It's like, whoa, that's really something. And in those cases, the teacher can only influence and direct and take them further. Can't take a lot of credit, but you know, you just direct them. And hopefully they do take it further. Such is the case with these two students. Now, Gracie I had last year, and 20 years before that, coming up through, and I was able to watch her creativity. I just didn't give it a lot of awards, but I thought this year for sure, I need to reward her and tell her how much I appreciate her effort in her artwork up to this point. Any teacher really appreciates the high level of effort that a student puts forth in their class. That's the greatest reward, isn't it? When you know kids are trying their hardest, and it's just a great award. And these two are only a representation of why I teach art, why I keep coming back. No one will deny that their work shows a level of ability and creativity worthy of reward. Allison's work was chosen to represent our school in the Claudia Tenney Congressional Student Art Contest. Haven't heard the results back yet, but she did a very, very nice piece of artwork. Hopefully I'll get a chance to see it. Gracie, thank you. Now to the rest of you. There are so many, you've seen the artwork out there. There are so many other good students in here that do artwork, that really nice artwork. I just love to see what the kids come up with. That's what's so fun about teaching art. I can give the same problem to 45 kids in the high school class, 45 kids, and they all come up with different answers, and they're all right. It's fun to see the work go up. Even Wreck-It Ralph guys like Isaac and Jacob, you know, their creativity is usually limited to soccer and basketball, you know what I mean? But to see the creativity in the guys, you know, Christian and others, that come up as, well, that's really, you guys have got it in there. We're created in the image of God. God's a very creative God. Look at creation, right? And to see it come out in guys especially is really, really fun and good to look at. I like to see that. Thank you to all of our students who reach into that part of them, created in the image of God, that allows them to create beautiful works of art to share with others.
Okay. Thank you. I will be presenting 2 awards. The first award will be Perfect Attendance Award. So this is those who weren't absent a day of school, may have been later due to an appointment, but always came in and never missed a day. So the first award we have is for Landon Cooley. So if you come on up. Next is Callie Smith. Next is Gideon Pinio. And last but not least, Sophia Miller. Okay, the next awards I'll be handing out are for my individual math classes. So I'm going to start with Math 6, Michael Z. Next math class I teach is Math 7, Gideon Pinio. Oops, I'm sorry, these were out of order. I have another Math 6, Abigail Fryer. Okay. All right. And I have a couple of awards for my Math 8 pre-algebra. Garrett Davis. And the other award for pre-algebra, unfortunately, she was not able to be here today, so I would like her sister to come up and get her award for her. Jocelyn Gauss. And for Algebra 1, 9th grade math, Liam Whitcomb.
Okay, so my name is Marie Gayton. This is my first year teaching. I was so blessed to be able to teach 7th grade English and history. And at the end of the year, I picked up Intro to Spanish. So I got to have my 7th graders for 3 classes, and I grew to love them as my own. I consider it just a huge privilege that you guys have given me to trust me with your kids, and they are so awesome. So I was limited to choose 2 kids per class for awards. So I'll just announce them all and have them come for them. 2 kids I recognized for excellence. One of them is in recognition of his striving towards excellence in all of his scholastic endeavors. And the verse I chose is 2 Corinthians 8:7. But as you abound in everything, in faith, in speech, in knowledge, in all diligence, and in your love for us, see that you abound in this grace also. I give this award to Gideon Pinio. And in recognition of her striving towards excellence in all of her scholastic endeavors, I chose Ecclesiastes 7:12. For wisdom is a defense as money is a defense, but the excellence of knowledge is that wisdom gives life to those who have it. This is to recognize Eden Whitcomb. Okay, so next, I chose 2 students to recognize for their growth over the year. These 2, I think in the beginning of the year, I just saw really struggling. Maybe they don't like school, maybe they just had a struggling with my particular subjects, I don't know, but I was just really blessed in how much they grew over the year. For the first one, in recognition of her undeniable growth in her work, in the way that she relates to others, and especially as it has been witnessed in her overall outlook. The verse I chose is 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. Old things have passed away. Behold, all things have become new. This is for Bella Swartley. All right. My papa. In recognition of his continued growth, in the way that he interacts with others, in the way he behaves, and especially as it has been witnessed in his overall academic performance, the verse I chose is 1 Corinthians 13:11. When I was a child, I talked like a child. I thought like a child. I reasoned like a child. When I became a man, I put the ways of childhood behind me. This award goes to Liam Woodman. Okay, my last two. All right, so I have one for godly character and one for perseverance. So for godly character, in recognition of her godly character, in the way that she speaks, in the choices she makes, her kindness and generosity towards others, and in the way she loves the Lord and his people. I chose the verse Titus 2:7-8. In everything set them an example by doing what is good. In your teaching, show integrity, seriousness, and soundness of speech that cannot be condemned, so that those who oppose you may be ashamed because they have nothing bad to say about us. This award goes to Eden Whitcomb. And finally, this award is for perseverance, in recognition of his unending perseverance in all things, but especially as it has been witnessed in his academic endeavors. I chose the verse James 1, verses 2-4. Consider it pure joy whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Let perseverance finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, lacking nothing. This award is for Aaron Stolniker.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it. So this is my first year. My name is Jason Pinio, my first year teaching, and I was blessed to be able to teach a few different classes this year, being History 6, Consumer Math, which is typically 11th and 12th grade, and I picked up a little bit of 6th grade Bible toward the end of the year as it progressed. So I'm going to hand out a few awards today. This award is to a student. This is for history. I will start with that. For a student that was super enthusiastic about history, about learning. He would literally move his chair up closer to me and creepily stare at me and try to absorb as much information as possible. He would tell me random facts I did not know, and I'm a lover of history, and he would come up with these crazy thoughts in his projects that I didn't know and where they came from. But I definitely appreciate having this student in my class. So the enthusiastic learner for 6th grade goes to Adam Garrettson. Also, History 6, this is the hardest worker for History 6. In my mind, this girl gave her everything and everything that she did. I actually had a few girls that did that, but this girl particularly stuck out in my mind. All the projects, all the effort, all the hours poured in, every assignment she did was super thorough, super thought out, super concise. And it was just a pleasure to have that in my class. So this enthusiastic, or this hardest worker in History 6 goes to Eleanor Shives. And lastly, for History 6, this is going to go to the highest overall average in the class. I had a very actually several very, very bright students in my class, super just intelligent kids, and they worked very hard. But this girl was just an elite level, an elite category with everything she did. I was like, my mind was blown when some of the like projects that she was able to come up with throughout the course of the season. It was just like mind-boggling. Some of the tests were very difficult at times in quizzes this year, but she just handled it like it was nothing at all. She studied so much that her book completely fell apart in like 3 pieces. So the highest overall average in History 6 goes to Abigail Fryer. I wanted to do an award for consumer math because, well, it's consumer math, and there was 4 kids in the class, but I just felt like I should do this. It was a really super fun class. I am not very proficient in mathematics, and it was an interesting year, but the kids that I got, it was like a godsend because we were able to work through things together. All 4 of them were very patient and understanding, and we were able to get through a lot of material together, even when I didn't know, and so it was kind of like a roller coaster ride for some of it. But in the end, I want to honor this student who had the highest average in consumer math, and that is Erin Adele.
Hello, I'm Eva Pursoon. I teach science, Science 6, 7th, 8th, and 9th, and marine biology to the juniors. So this year, I have an award to give in each class, and I chose students who not only demonstrated exceptional academic ability and effort, but also a really wonderful attitude. A lot of the science courses can be very difficult. You're dealing with new concepts and things that maybe you've never experienced or learned before. And so keeping a wonderful attitude is just a huge blessing to the other students around you and as well, and also to me. So I really appreciated my students this year. And I'll start with 6th grade. This year I'd like to give that award to Abigail Fryer. In 7th grade, it goes to Gideon Pinio. And she is not here to receive it today, but I'm going to ask Elena to come up and get it for her, Jocelyn Gauss. In 9th grade, Josiah Fryer. And in marine biology, Christian Testor. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Lindsay Schell. I teach kind of an interesting group of subjects. I teach Spanish 1, 2, and 3, but I also teach chemistry and biology. So we'll start with Spanish 1 for highest average. Unfortunately, she's not here, so Elena, can you come up for Jocelyn Gauss? You're getting a good workout. All right. Also for Spanish 1, very close to highest average and all over good attitude all year. She just worked really hard. Surprisingly, not everyone likes taking a foreign language, but she seemed to enjoy it all year. So recognition for excellence in Spanish 1 would be Maylee Ringquist. Spanish 2 was a really hard award to give. They were all within decimals of each other for highest average. So Frankie Cardazzolo got highest within 0.3. I would like to point out that the second highest was only 0.3 lower, and then the third highest was only 0.1 below that. So very, very close. For Spanish 3, I had an even tie for just excellent overall work ethic with their speaking, their writing, reading comprehension. It's very rare that you get a student who is outstanding in all 3 areas. Most people excel in 1 or 2 areas, but for all 3 areas, for Spanish 3, Allison Lovanienko and Sophia Miller. All right, now we're going to move on to biology. Biology was very hard to narrow it down as well. We did have 1 clear highest average, but I did have a lot of just outstanding students overall. But highest average goes to Gavin Davis. I would like to point out that the biology class as a whole asked me a lot of questions. Some were very interesting and I didn't know the answers to, so they taught me a lot. Finally, for chemistry, for highest average and overall excellence in chemistry, Aaron Shives. I do have another award for chemistry. This individual actually liked chemistry, which apparently is rare for people other than myself. Had a very great attitude, worked very hard all year, and also was very close to highest average, and that would be Maggie Dowenauer. We don't really give awards for STAP students, but while I'm up here, I'd really just like to give a mention to Amber Schumacher. She was my STAP student. She was my STAP student for the last 2 years, and she was just very, very helpful, helped me keep organized, and she was just really great. I couldn't have asked for a better STAP student, so I just wanted to give her a shout out while I'm up here. Thank you very much.
Hello. My name is Amanda Teed. I teach English 6, and then English 8, English 9, English 10, and a combined English 11 and 12 class. The general theme from what I'm hearing from all the other teachers too is this is hard. Like, it's really hard to determine who gets what awards what year, and when we're limited, it just makes it even harder. So without further ado, for English 6, excellence in reading and writing, I chose 2 students, Abigail Fryer and Michael Cook. All right. English 8, I have 2 awards and an honorary mention award, sort of. So first award is for excellence in writing and comprehension. I'm also going to give the honorary award here for the best and most supportive sister. So the award for English goes to Jocelyn Gauss, if Elena could come up and accept that. And then my other English 8 award is for excellent effort to a student who has worked harder this year than I think I've seen him work. And I've had him for like 5 years now. So if Jackson Coker could come up. All right. 9th grade was probably the hardest one for me to choose from because they were all like really, really close to each other. But this year, The award for excellence in writing and comprehension is going to go to Liam Wickham. All right, 10th grade, 2 awards. First one is excellence in writing and comprehension. This is another one where a lot of them were really close, made my decision really hard. This year, the winner is Solomon Wickham. And then next recipient is for excellent effort. This girl just did phenomenal this year with everything that she did, and that's going to be Morgan Stewart. Okay. I did break up, even though English 11 and 12 is combined, I did break up at English 11 and then English 12. English 11, I have 2 awards, both of them for excellence in writing and comprehension. Again, another very difficult choice. This year, the recipients are Allison and Truly. And my final award for English 12, another excellence in writing and comprehension. And should probably also mention the student is a phenomenal poet as well. This student is Caden Wickham. Thank you.
Alrighty, hi, I'm Tori Goodman. I teach 8th through 12th grade history. And, well, let's just say we have fun in history. We get a little crazy, we do some interesting projects, and of course have interesting discussions. These kids are very creative and they will ask anything, and we definitely go down the rabbit hole of the what ifs. So we'll start with 8th grade history. So 8th grade history was a United States history. We started with before the Pilgrims, and we ended with the Civil War. And I like to give an academic excellence award and a creative excellence award for most of my classes. So academic excellence in U.S. history for 8th grade would be Jocelyn Gauss. Elena. For creative excellence, in 8th grade we do quite a few projects, some of them group, some of them individual, and what project that really inspired me to give this creative excellence award was actually one of my partner projects where the kids had to create a country and do a bunch of different things with it. So I can't just give it to one partner from the group, I kind of have to give it to both. So for creative excellence in U.S. history, Mei Lee and JL. Moving on to 9th grade. 9th grade does ancient Civ up through the Middle Ages. We stopped with the explorers, and this 9th grade class is very on point. They ask so many good questions. We get great discussion, and they're all so close academically. They push each other to do their best. So eking it out by, again, a slim margin like in other classes for academic excellence in global, Josiah. We also do some projects and some maps in global, and this person With the first project I assigned this year, I was like, okay, this is going to be creative this whole school year, and he did not stop the creativity, okay? Well, it's hard to stop the creativity when you come into school with like a project that is 3 feet tall and spins and lights up for your first project of the year. So for Creative Excellence in Global, Frankie. For 10th grade, they're also doing global, but they pick up right around Age of Exploration and continue on through modern times. This class, again, lots of questions, lots of interesting discussions. Yes, they know, very interesting. And again, they push each other to be the best. And so for Academic Excellence in Global, Isaac. And again, we're doing projects, and some of the options for 10th grade projects involve painting, because art history is a part of history, and some students, they prefer to paint rather than type a paper. Well, some of the paintings I have gotten this year have just been so gorgeous, and so much time and effort have been put into them. For Creative Excellence in Global, Tolly. '11th grade. 11th grade also does U.S. history, except we try to cover all of it. We made it through the start of the Cold War this year, which is a record for us, but getting through 27 chapters of history in one school year is a little tough. But again, they're pushing each other to be their best. They're asking great questions, looking at the world around them. They're going to be a good group to have in government next year. So for Academic Excellence in U.S. History, Allison. And again, more projects. This one, we did, her last project involved sculpting a partial statue of a person from history. Well, truly, was it Fred Astaire? Okay, sculpted a portrait of Fred Astaire. So truly young for Creative Excellence in U.S. history. Now, seniors are just a little different in that the first half of the year they're taking economics, the second half of the year they were taking government. So we don't do as many projects because we have a lot of material to cover in each class, so I'm just giving an academic excellence for each of those. For academic excellence in economics, Amber. And for academic excellence in government, Thomas.
Hello, my name is Amy Park, and I teach high school math and physics, and it's been a theme that we have had a hard time choosing from our courses who should get an excellence award. And I think that's just a testament to the hard work of our students and their parents and their encouragement, and we're not lying when we say it was hard. I hear the conversations like, can I give out this? No, we don't want to give everybody an award, and it's been a really hard choice. So guys, you have done a fabulous job. Thank you so much for making our job hard at this point in time. So my first award is for Algebra 1E, which is the extended version of Algebra 1. And I had 4 amazing students, but the student that stood above the rest is Connor Salerno. Next up is geometry, and geometry is a math course that you cannot like other math courses, and then you get to it and you're like, oh, this is kind of nice. Or you can love other math courses and get to it and go, oh, this is not math. I don't love this as much. But this group has embraced geometry for all that it is. They have worked incredibly hard, but the student that will receive the award today is Jacob Wright. Algebra 2 is a very rigorous course. It is jam-packed. There is not enough time to teach everything. We go at a grueling pace. And the student who really excelled in Algebra 2 this year is Enoch Gilbert. My last two awards are going to be given out at the same time. The last two classes that I teach are pre-calculus and physics, and I have one student in each of those classes this year. And just because you're the only student in the class does not guarantee you an award in the class. But this particular student has worked very hard, has not been intimidated by the fact that they are the only one there to answer my questions, and are always on the spot. And even when it was subject matter they were not comfortable with, they continued to work hard every day in both classes, and that student is Thomas Dowenauer.
Good morning, everybody. How's everybody getting hungry, right? So my name's Felicia Leary, and I, like Cam, am getting old and will probably cry. So I've been blessed to work here for many years, and I've taught a lot of these kids in elementary school, and God had a little different plan for me when the resource room position opened up. And the little girl that I'm going to give an award to today has taught me so much this year. Patience, love, grace, always brought a smile to my face. And this young lady worked so hard and persevered so much. She started out not wanting to go to gym class at all, and now she begs me to take 10 minutes so she could go hang out with Mrs. Young to go to gym class. And the things that she has shown me that she has learned this year has amazed me. And I want to give this Educational Excellence Award to Eva Schomburger. She doesn't like clapping, so. Will you come up, Eva? Can I come to you? Okay.
Okay. So, okay, our next set of awards are for high honor roll. I'm sorry, not high honor. They're for honor roll for students that have achieved high standard of academic excellence by maintaining an 85 to a 92.4 grade average. I have a stack of them. So if you could hold your applause to the end, it's a time-consuming process to get through these. So I'm just going to call off the names if you guys want to come up and get the awards. We have Tess Gayton. Hold your applause, hold your applause. Sadia Rinquist, Aaliyah Shirk, Aaron Stallnecker, Liam Woodman, Harley Cole, Amelia Dowenauer, Derek Garrettson, Noel Hawes, Jackson Coker, Landon Northrup, Maylee Rinquist, Maya Rowland, over there, Natalie Smith, Remy Solomon, Frankie Carazzolo, Colin Hurd, Isabella Mantella, Allie Dowenauer, Tolly Gayton, Ty Hawes, Nate Leary, Connor Salerno, Morgan Stewart, Aaron Adele, Jonathan Logvinenko, and finally Haley Goodman. You may now applaud.
Okay, so in a similar matter, we're going to be giving the High Honor Roll and President's Award for Educational Excellence. So these are 2 certificates for each. And they had to maintain an average of a 92.5 to a 100 for the year. So if you could hold your applause, because I have another equally thick stack, that would be appreciated. So first we have Abigail Fryer, Adam Garrettson, Michael Cook, Eleanor Shives, Michael Z, Gideon Pinio, Eden Whitcomb, Garrett Davis, another one for Jocelyn Gauss, Elena, Josiah Fryer, Elena Gauss. That's deserved, yeah. Liam Whitcomb, Gavin Davis, Sophia Miller, Greg Smith, Jacob Weidman, Solomon Whitcomb, Jacob Wright, Isaac Young, Margaret Downhour, Enoch Gilbert, Christian Testorf, Truly Young, Thomas Dowenauer, Amber Schumacher, and Gracie Smith. I have 2 additional awards to give out. This is the Principal's Honor Roll and President's Award for Educational Excellence, and this is a junior or senior that has maintained an average of a 96.5 to a 100 for the year. So first we have Allison Lovanenko. And Caden Whitcomb.
I will be handing out now the highest average per grade, starting in 6th grade. So, Certificate of Excellence, Abigail Fryer. Seventh grade, Gideon Pinio. Okay, I'm going to make her do it again. Jocelyn Gauss, 8th grade. Ninth grade, Josiah Fryer. Tenth grade, Sophia Miller. 11th grade, Allison Logvienko. And 12th grade, Caden Whitcomb.
I will be giving out the Triple C Award. This is an award that is given by the Office of the Attorney General, and that we, the secondary staff here at FLCS, nominate students for. And this award recognizes students for courage, commitment, and character that they have demonstrated throughout the year. So the first award goes to Morgan Stewart. And the second award goes to Elena Gauss.
I get the privilege to present the Student Achievement Award. This award is given by the Office of the New York State Comptroller to a student or students that are nominated by the staff and who have excelled in both academics and in leadership. While solid academically, these students set themselves apart, particularly in the areas of leadership, as they gave much of their time to their school community. So this year, this award is going to two students, Caden Whitcomb and Gracie Smith.
Our final awards for the high school portion of this ceremony are the Distinguished High School Student, which is an award specifically to FLCS students. We give them in 5 areas of excellence. The staff nominates the students for these areas, and they have to have performed in the top 10% of their class of the juniors and seniors in this particular area. So the first in the area of academics goes to Allison Logvienko. In the area of leadership, Caden Whitcomb. In the area of athletics, Enoch Gilmert. For fine arts, Gracie Smith. And Christian service, Maggie Downhour.
Thanks, guys. Hi, I am Mrs. Goodman, and I am here to tell you about Servathon. We had a fabulous year. This year we raised $40,305. We had 49.2% of the students' families participated, which is fabulous. And our top raisers, we have a third, second, and first. Third place goes to the Whitcombs. Second place goes to Eva Schomburger. And first place goes to Nolan Putnam. And if you have not received your tickets for, here Nolan, for the Sea Breeze, come see me. Thank you.
Thank you, Wayne. I have over 80 students in Bible, so I'll be giving 80 awards. No, I don't give awards out. Okay. So Servathon. What we sent out for was the idea to potentially help the church in the event that we can get 2 classrooms and get another van. We have Black Beauty, and she's running great. We have the tan rust bucket, and she's only fallen apart, one time during sports, during volleyball season. Just a minor brake line or antifreeze or something. But Mr. Shell has worked magic and duct tape or something, and we got it working. We need another van. We are approaching middle school, high school next year, over 80 students. We are at max capacity in most grades. We got some room in elementary. The blessing would be is if we could pull off the idea of the classrooms. We're very close to that idea that doesn't involve just building 2 classrooms, that involves moving this stage. This is a church first. The school is behind that, obviously. We never want the school to dictate what we do here as a church. So we're just working through a couple things on that. But the goal would be to have 2 classrooms over there on that back wall, with the potential in the future maybe to go higher, maybe get a 3rd classroom. A significant portion of the money from Servathon will help build those classrooms. So hopefully as soon as we get the green light from the county, you'll get an email. And then you get a second email saying we need help. In order to do that, we got Pastor Nick, a 6-7 week window to get it done. That's ripping up some carpet, that's moving some of the stage, that's painting, electric, making it a classroom. So look forward to that email when that comes out. And then if anybody has an idea on a van, we need a 15-passenger van. We're starting to look for that now. There's a budget for that. I'd like to stay under $15,000 if possible. So some people think I'm cheap, but I don't really want to spend a ton of money in a van. But we need a van. We can't do field trips without another van. So we really need a van. So if you have any ideas, let me know. After this, students, you will be returning to your homerooms. Parents, if you have signed up for lunch and you are staying, you're welcome to go down to the gym and wait for that. Lunch will be around 11. Go out on the pavilion, play on the playground if you want. Parents, if you are taking your students home today, they are not riding the bus, or they're not going to be in the bus in the pickup for parent pickup, you need to see me in my office before 11 so that we can contact buses for cancellation and we know what we're doing at 2 o'clock. Report cards today are going out kindergarten through 5th grade. 6th through 12th, we got to wait till you get your finals done, obviously, and then we'll get those out to you. I know it's sad. Huh? Okay, no, sorry, we're good. Okay? Other than that, if you have any other questions for me, I'll be around. Next year, prayers for this to work, the classrooms, that we could figure out where we're going to move classes. We unfortunately are going to have to move more teachers probably to accommodate the increase in middle school, high school, which teachers love moving their classrooms. I'm going to give a shout out, even though she doesn't want me to Debbie Payne. I appreciate everything you bring to the table. May God bless you in your next endeavors. Mrs. Hawes, if you didn't notice that, she is going to need to work more. She owns a farm and a really, really good meat store in Romulus. Go visit her there. It's really good food. So we are moving in that direction too with gym class. So say goodbye to them, give them hugs. I'm sure Mrs. Payne will love all the hugs. So I know she won't, but you can if you want. So I'm going to close in prayer, and then, guys, you know you're going, right? You're going to your classrooms. And parents, have fun on the playground. So, Lord, we thank you for the ability to come before you. We thank you for this school and this ministry. Lord, we pray that you guide and direct us through finals, through regents, into next year, Lord. We are meeting mass capacity, Lord. There is a desire to be here. So, Lord, this is your ministry. You want more kids here, you will provide the funds in this space for us to continue to do your work. Thank you again for all these parents who have made the dedication, driving financially, time, just the investment, Lord, in this school. Thank you for the staff who are severely underpaid, Lord, for what they do. This isn't a job for them. This is a ministry, and we really appreciate their heart, Lord, in this. Lord, again, we thank you for the ability to do your work and pray that you guide and direct us into next year. Amen.